Hello everyone, welcome back from my channel. Today we are going to do the exercises from Cambridge Primary Mathematics Workbook 9, 1.1 Irrational Numbers. Exercise 1.1. Number 1. Copy this table. Tick the correct boxes. So here are the number, and if rational, you have to tick at the rational. If the number is irrational, you have to tick at the irrational. So, first, root 36. Root 36 is equal to 6. 6 is an integer, so that's why it is the rational. And root 48. Root 48 is 16 3 times is 48. Root 16 means 4, and 4 root 3. And root 3 is irrational, so that's why root 48 is also irrational. And root 64. Root 64 equals to 8. 8 is an integer, so that's why root 64 is rational. Root 84. '84 means 21 4 times. So this is root 21 root 4, so it's equal to 2 root 21. But root 21 is irrational, so that's why 2 root 21 is also irrational. That's why root 84 is irrational number. And cube root of 100. Cube root for 100 is not a perfect cube, so that's why it is an irrational number. Number 2, look at these numbers. 12 by 77 minus 36, root 27, root 500, 61 12 minus cube root of 8. So we have to find the irrational number. Number A, write the irrational number. We have to find the rational or irrational. Then you have to write the irrational numbers here. And number B, write the integers. So you have to find the integers too. So 12 by 77. 12 by 77 is a terminating decimal, so this is a rational number. And minus 36. Minus 36 is a whole number, and it is an integer. And root 27. Root 27 means 9 3 times, so it equal to root 9 root 3, so it equal to 3 root 3. Root 3 is an irrational, so this is an irrational number. And root 500. Root 500 means 5 100 times, so root 5 root 100, so that means 10 root 5. So root 5 is an irrational, so 10 root 5 is also irrational number. And 61 by 12. 61 by 12 is a fraction, and it is a rational number. The last one, minus cube root of 8. So cube root for 8 means 2. So that's equal to minus 2. Minus 2 is a whole number, so this is an integer. So we will write our answers here. A, write the irrational numbers. So the irrational numbers are root 27 and root 500. B, write the integers. So the integers are minus 36 and minus 2 root of 8. Question 3. Write whether each of these numbers is an integer or a set. So we have to find out which are integers and which are a set. So A, root 25. Root 25 is equal to 5, so this is integer. And B, 2 root for 25. 2 root of 25 is not a perfect cube, so this is a set. And C, square root for 125. So square root of 125 means 25 5 times. So that's equal to 5 root 5. So this is a set. D, 2 root of 125. 125 is equal to 5 cube. So that's equal to 5. 5 is an integer. E, square root for 225. 225 means 15 is equal to 225. So that's equal to 50. 15 is a whole number, so that's why this is an integer. Question F. F is 2 root for 225. 2 root of 225 is not a perfect cube, so this is we call set. Question 4. Is each of these numbers rational or irrational? Give a reason for each answer. So A, root 3 plus 6. So root 3 is irrational number. Root 3 is an irrational. So if we add a rational number 6 to a root 3 irrational number, results in an irrational number. So the answer is root 3 plus 6 is an irrational number. P, root 3 plus 6. So root 3 plus 6 is equal to root 9. 3 plus 6 equal to 9 and root 9 equal to 3. 3 is a whole number and it is a rational number. So the conclusion, root 3 plus 6 is equal to rational number. C, root 64 plus 2 root of 64. So let's see that root 64 equal to 8. 8 is a whole number and this is a rational number. 2 root of 64 is equal to 4. And this is a rational number also. So if we add the rational number with the rational number also, will result rational number. So the conclusion, the answer is, it is a rational number. D, 2 root of 8 plus 2 root of 19. So let's see that 2 root of 8 is equal to 2. 2 is a whole number and this is a rational number. 2 root of 19 is equal to irrational number because 19 is not a perfect cube. So that's why if we add the rational number and the irrational number, will result the irrational number. So the answer is 2 for 8 plus 2 for 19 equal to irrational number. 5a. Find 1.5 square. So let's find 1.5 square equal to 1.5 times 1.5. So if we multiply 1.5 to 1.5, it will get 2.25. So the answer is 2.25. B. Show that root 2.25 is a rational number. So, solution, root 2.25. Root 2.25. So 2.25 means 225 by 100. So we will separate the root 225 and root 100. Same. And we will simplify that. Root 225 means 15 and root 100 is equal to 10. So 15 and 10, so 5 2 times and 5 3 times, so it will be 3 2. So 3 by 2 is a fraction of two integers, 2 also integer and 3 also integer and 2 also integer. So it's a fraction of integer, so this is a rational number. So that's why square root of 2.25 is also a rational number. So that's why 2.25 is a rational number. Question C. Is square root of 20.25 a rational number? Give a reason for your answer. So let's find out. Solution. Square root of 20.25 equal to, so square root is square root. 20.25 means 2025 by 100. So that's equal to square root of 2025 by square root of 100. So that's equal to square root of 100 equal to 10 and square root of 2025 equal to 45. So we will divide that 5 2 times and 5 9 times. So 9 by 2. 9 by 2. 9 is an integer and 2 is an integer. So this is a fraction. So this is a rational number. 9 by 2 is a rational number. So that's why square root of 20.25 is also a rational number. So we will say that's why square root of 20.25 is a rational number. Question D. Is cube root of 1.331 a rational number? Give a reason for your answer. So let's find out. Cube root of 1.331 equal to cube root of 1.331 by 1000. So we will simplify this. That's equal to cube root of 1000 and cube root of, oh sorry, there is no decimal. That will be 1331. So cube root of 1331. Cube root of 1000, that's equal to 10 3 times, so 10, and cube root of 1331 equal to 11 3 times, so that would be 11 by 10. So 11 by 10, that's equal to 1.1. 1.1 is a rational number. So that's why 2 root 4, 1.331 is also a rational number. So that's why 2 root of 1.331 is a rational number. Number 6. Without using a calculator, show that A, B, and C. So let's find out. A is, we have to show 3 less than 2 root of 41 less than 4. We have to show that. So let's calculate solution. 3 times 3 cube, sorry, not 3 times. 3 cube means 27. 4 cube is equal to 64. So it is 27 less than 41 less than 64. This is correct. 27 is less than 41, 41 is less than 64. So if I put 2 root of 27, 2 root of 41, and 2 root of 64, if I put the 2 root to all of them, it's the same. So 2 root of 27 is equal to 3, and I will be just here 2 root of 41, and less than 2 root of 64 is equal to 4. So this is correct. So 3 less than 2 root of 41 less than 4 is correct. Question B. Question B is 9 less than 2 root of 800 less than 10. Okay, let's solve. Solution. We have to show that this is correct. 9. 9 3 times is equal to 729. Sorry, not 9 3 times. 9 cube is equal to 729, and 10 cube is equal to 1000. So 729 is less than 1000, and also 729 is less than 800. This is correct. And 800 is also less than 1000. This is correct. So if I put 2 root to all of them, it's still correct. So 2 root of 729 less than 2 root of 800 less than 2 root of 1000. 2 root of 729 is equal to 9, because from here. And 2 root of 800, I will not change, just put like that. And 2 root of 1000 is equal to 10. So it is correct. 9 less than 2 root of 800 less than 10. And C, 1.1 less than square root of 1.36 less than 1.2. We have to show this. This is correct. We have to show this. So we will solve this solution. 1.1 squared is equal to 1.21. So how about 1.2 squared is equal to 1.44. So from this, I will write like this: 1.21 less than 1.36, stay correct, and 1.36 less than 1.44 is still correct. So if I apply square to all of them, 1.21, sorry, if I apply square root to all of them, square root for 1.21 less than square root of 1.36 less than square root of 1.44. So square root of 1 by 21 is equal to 1.1. Square root of 1.44 is equal to 1.2. So this is correct. Question 7. Without using a calculator, find an irrational number between A, 2 and 3, B, 6 and 7, C, 1.4 and 1.5. So let's find out A, 2 and 3, between 2 and 3. So we can choose an irrational number whose value lies between 2 and 3. Like for example, root 5. Let's say root 5. Root 5 is nearly 2.236. So the value is between 2 and 3. So the answer is root 5. B, we have to choose between 6 and 7. Between 6 and 7. So for example, root 40. Root 40, the value of root 40 is 6.324. So it lies between 6 and 7, and this is an irrational number also. So this is the answer is root 40. And C, 1.4 and 1.5. So for example, root 2. The value of root 2 is nearly 1.414. So it's between 1.4 and 1.5. And root 2 is an irrational number. So the answer is root 2. Question 8. Without using a calculator, estimate A, root 140 to the nearest integer. So let's find out that. Solution. Let's think about from 10. 10 squared is equal to 100. And 11 squared is equal to 121. And 12 squared is equal to 144. So here we have to find is 140. So 140 will be between 121 and 144. So square root of 121 is equal to 11, and square root of 144 is equal to 12. But we have to find out is square root for 140. Since 140 is between 121 and 144, so that's why square root of 144 is nearly 12, approximately 12. Question B. Do root for 350 to the nearest integer. So let's think about from the 7. 7 cube. 7 cube is equal to 343. And 8 cube. 8 cube is equal to 512. So 2 root of 343 is equal to 7, and 2 root of 512 is equal to 8. We have to find out is 350. So 2 root for 350 will be between 7 and 8, and 350 is nearly almost 7. So we will write 2 root of 350, the nearest integer, 7. Question 9. Aaron says, my calculator shows 2 7 by 81 equal to 2.08641973, and this does not have a repeating pattern. So 2 7 by 81 is irrational. A. Is Aaron correct? Give a reason for your answer. So we need to check if this is correct or not. So let's check. Solution. Let's calculate 2 7 by 81. 2 7 by 81 is equal to 81. 81 2 times. So 81 2 times 162 plus 7 is equal to 169. So that's equal to 169 by 81. we have to determine that is this a rational number or irrational number. So the number is 169 by 81. This is a whole number integer and this is a whole number integer. And it is a fraction. So this is a rational number. So also, if 169 by 81 is rational number, so 2.08641973 is also must be a rational number. So Aaron says it is irrational number and this is incorrect. Aaron is incorrect. Question B. Do you think square root for 27 by 81 is a rational number? Give a reason for your answer. So let's find out. Square root of 27 by 81 equal to square root of 169 by 81. And that equal to square root for 169 and square root for 81. Square root of 169 is equal to 13 and square root of 81 is equal to 9. 13 integer, 9 integer, this is a fraction and this is a rational number. So that's why square root for 27 by 81 is also a rational number. Is rational number. Question 10a. Use a calculator to show that root 2 multiply root 32 is a rational number. So let's simplify that. Solution: root 2 multiply root 32. So that's equal to root 2 multiply root 32 equal to root 64 and that equal to 8. 8 is an integer and this is a rational number. So that's why root 2 multiply root 32 is a rational number. Question B. Find two irrational numbers with a product of number 1, 6. So we have to find out that. So solution to get a 6, let's think about root 2. Root 2 multiply root 2 equal to root 4, that equal to 2. So that's not the answer. We have to find for the 6. And you will think about root 2 to begin at 6. 2 multiply 3, that will be 6. So we have to think about root 2 multiply 3, and 3 multiply 2 will be 6. So we will add root 2 here. So let's multiply. Root 2 multiply root 4 multiply 3. Root 4 is 2 multiply 3 equal to 6. So that's why the answer is root 2. If we want to find the 6, the two number root 2 multiply root 2 and 3 root 2 must be multiplied. And to get 9, let's think about 9. To get a 9, the answer is 3 multiply 3, that will be 9. So let's think about that. We will do like that. Root 3 multiply 3 root 3. This is a 2 irrational. Root 3 is an irrational and 3 root 3 is also an irrational. So we will multiply like that. Root 3 and root 3 multiply. Root 9 multiply 3. So that will be 3 multiply 3 and it will get 9. So number 3, to get a 10, we have to multiply 5 multiply 2. But this is rational. We have to find the irrational. So to get the irrational, we will do like that. Root 5. We just put the root 5 multiply 2 root 5. So that will be root 25 multiply 2. that will be 5 multiplying 2, and 5 2 times equal to 10. 11a, find two irrational numbers with a sum of 5. So, solution, we have to find two irrational numbers. If we add these two numbers, the sum will be 5. So here we will find two irrational numbers with a sum of 5. The solution, last thing that, if we want to get the 5, 3 plus 2, that will be 5. But we need the irrational number. This is a rational number. So let's say, how about 3 plus root 2 and plus 2 minus root 2. Two number. 3 plus root 2 will be irrational, and 2 minus root 2 will be irrational also. If we add these two, 3 plus 2 and plus root 2 minus root 2 will be cancelled, and the answer will be 5. So the two irrational numbers are 3 plus root 2 and 2 minus root 2. B. Explain why it is impossible to find two rational numbers with a sum of root 5. So solution, to get a sum of root 5. Root 5 is an irrational number. But here we have to do this two rational number. If we add two rational number, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. That's not equal to root 5. So this is not impossible to find two rational number with a sum of root 5. Question C. Is it possible to find two rational numbers with a product of root 5? Give a reason for your answer. We have to find two rational numbers with a product of root 5. So let's say one rational number, let's say 2. If we want to, we have to multiply 2 multiply 1. If we add 5, root 5, 2 multiply root 5, that will be 2 root 5. We cannot get that 2. And 2 is a rational number, and root 5 is an irrational number. In conclusion, we cannot get the rational numbers by multiplying of irrational number. So one more thing, if we want to get rational number 5, we have to multiply 5 multiply 1. This is rational and this is rational. Rational number and rational number must be multiplied. If let's say 5 multiply root 5, 5 is rational and root 5 is irrational, then that will be 5 root 5, it will get irrational. But we want is irrational. So in conclusion, if we want the rational number, we have to multiply rational and rational. If we want the irrational number, we can multiply rational number and irrational number. So this is not possible to find two rational numbers with a product of root 5. Question 12. This Venn diagram shows all the numbers on the number line. A is a set of integers, B is a set of rational numbers. Set of integer, B is a set of rational number. Copy the diagram and put each of these numbers in the correct place. So let's see, here is a Venn diagram. A, set of integers, and B, the set of rational numbers. So this is the integer, and B is a set of rational number. Let's see 25. 25 is an integer, so we will put inside 25. And 5.5. 5.5 is a rational number, so we will put 5.5. And 5 by 19 is an rational number, so 5, 19. And root 25. Root 25 is equal to 5, so this is an integer, we will put here root 25. And 2 root 25 is an irrational number. Here is only integer and rational, so we will put outside 2 root of 25. This is an irrational number. Question 13a. If n equal to 20, find the value of 1 root n plus 2. So number 1, root n plus 2 equal to root n is 20, so plus 2 equal to 6y 4 7 2 1. Number 2, root n minus 2. If n is 20 minus 2, that equal to 2.4721. And number 3, root n plus 2, root n minus 2 equal to root n will be 20 plus 2, n will be 20 minus 2 equal to 6.4721 multiply 2.4721 equal to 60. Question B. Sophia says, if n is an integer, then root n plus 2 multiply root n minus 2 is also an integer. Is Sophia correct? Give some evidence to support your answer. So, solution, let's see that n is an integer. So, if n is 4, then root n plus 2 equal to root 4 plus 2 equal to 2 plus 2 equal to 4, and root n minus 2 equal to root 4 minus 2, 2 minus 2 equal to 0. We see that root n plus 2, root n minus 2 equal to 4 multiplied 0 equal to 0. Is integer. It is an integer. If n equal to 16, root n plus 2 equal to root 16 plus 2 equal to 4 plus 2 equal to 6. Root n minus 2 equal to n is 16 minus 2 equal to 4 minus 2 equal to 2. So root n plus 2 multiply root n minus 2 equal to 6 times 2 equal to 12. This is an integer. So Sophia is correct. Let's see that. So Sophia says it is correct. If n is an integer, root n plus 2 multiply root n plus 2 multiply root n minus 2 is also an integer.